What's up guys, Zach here from Fish Hands. Alright, we've cleaned our specks, crappie, whatever. We've cleaned our specks, we've iced them down, they were in the freezer for a few days, and now we're going to show you how we like to cook them. If you do anything other than fry these fish, there might be some judgment there, maybe. But we're gonna fry these bad boys up. We're gonna get our deep fryer out. We're gonna fry them in hot grease. I like to use vegetable oil. We're gonna bread them up, and yeah, that's gonna be it. So we've got our nice bag of fillets here. They've been thawing out. We're going to wash them off and then get them prepped to go in the grease. So this is the deep fryer I like to use. It's a dual deep fryer, meaning it's got two baskets, which is convenient because then my French fries, I love French fries, not healthy, but really don't care about health for this meal. It's what tastes good, so I can do my French fries and my fish at the same time, so they're both done and both hot and fresh. So we're gonna fill this buddy up with grease. Conveniently, there's a line in here that says where to stop, so we'll fill that up, get that going, and then I'll show you what our batter and fish preparation consists of. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're just going to take these fillets, give them a nice little wash off real here, and that's all simple as that. And we're going to get our batter prepared. Whatever I don't use from this, I'm just going to throw it back in the freezer for next time. Alright, so we got our fish washed. We're gonna make our batter over here. But first we need to coat these fish in something so it will stick to the batter. A lot of people use a lot of different things, eggs, milk, buttermilk, whatever. One of my personal favorites, and I do like to use buttermilk and eggs too, and even butter, melted butter, is evaporated milk. So we're just gonna pour this whole can in here, evaporated milk. It just gives it a really cool, sweet, good taste, I think. And it's really easy to keep on hand. I don't drink a lot of milk. It's probably a bad thing. So I usually don't have milk on hand, but evaporated milk doesn't go bad. So that's the nice thing about it. You just have it on hand. You don't have to worry about running to the store getting it. So we're just gonna put about half of them in there, let them soak, let them coat. Now let's go make our batter. Now I do something interesting myself. I have a wheat allergy, gluten. I can't eat gluten. It's not by choice, it is by sickness, if you will. So what I do, and a lot of people use a lot of different things, but I'm gonna tell you what I like and I think is the best because I've tried pretty much everything. I like to use a mixture of flour and, in my case, gluten-free flour right here. I like to use a mixture of flour and cornmeal. My secret is I like to use the enriched white cornmeal, not the yellow. I just don't think the yellow has as good of a taste as the white, enriched white. So here you go. No science to this at all. You're gonna put about half flour and then half cornmeal. This is probably about 2 cups, I'm guessing. Doesn't really matter. Half and half. Your flour and cornmeal mixture is really the amount you put in is really just going to be based off of how much fish you're frying. So if you got what I've got, that's probably going to be enough for you. If you're doing a whole fish fry for 30 people, then you're going to need a lot more. Alright, so we got that mixed up in there. We got our flour cornmeal mixture. It's okay if you put a little more cornmeal, it's fine. And then we're gonna use some of my favorite seasonings with this. I always start with garlic salt. Can't go wrong with that. So, and there's no, I don't measure this out. I don't measure anything out. I just shake it until it looks good. Or smells good too. I like to smell it a lot. And give it, you can be pretty liberal with this. Get it in there, and then I come behind it with some garlic pepper. Yes, I love garlic. And I feel like the garlic pepper doesn't have so much pepper in it, so I do like to come in behind with some extra black pepper because I do like black pepper in my fish batter. Alright, and then we're going to come behind it with some onion powder. Not too heavy with this, just a pretty good sprinkle to have a taste of it. And then of course you can't have fish fried without Old Bay seasoning. Shake this up, give it a pretty decent sprinkle. I actually don't put as much Old Bay in this particular batter as I do in catfish. When I'm cooking catfish, I think it comes a better flavor with catfish. I don't want to take away too much from these specks because they don't really need a whole lot because they're so flavorful. So now we got that in there, we're just going to shake it up. And you can kind of look at it and see, you know, if it looks pretty balanced too. If you want to add some more pepper in there, you know, it's all preference based. This is pretty much how I like it. So, alright, so now we got our batter, it's ready to go. What we'll do is we'll come over here and we're done with all this now. Come over here and we'll get these fish, this fillet, which, I mean, look at that, that's a freaking grouper fillet for a speck, man, come on. Told you we got these slabs. And we'll just throw them in the bag here, get them all in here. I don't like to put more than like 7 to 10 at a time. So this would be pretty good. So, scale or something here. So just throw them in here. And once we get them in here, we're going to shake them up. We're going to put the rest of our fillets in there to marinate. Get nice and coated. And we'll get these puppies shaked up. Make sure your bag's sealed, that's the most important step. And just toss it nice and liberally. Make sure you get all these fillets coated. Alrighty, they are looking pretty good, so we'll give it one more shake before we put them in. So let's go over to the fryer now. Alright, we got our green light on, that is good to go. We're gonna open these fries, we're gonna pop some fish in there. It's gonna be nice and hot. I always prefer to just start with the fries and get the oil adjusted to the fries so it's not as just instant crazy heat on those fish. It gets a little acclimated. And I'm cooking this for just 2 people, so however many you're cooking for, you know, use it as it is. I'll probably end up cooking some grits with that too. So we got our basket of fries, simple enough. Going to load that in there. And that we are cooking with oil or whatever that saying is. So let's get some fish in here. And I won't do all these at once. I will give them a little more shake and bake. I'll just kind of fill the pan up, or the bin up, and take it from there. Biggest thing is just to kind of make sure, you know, You keep moving it around so they don't get stuck or burnt or anything on one side. I got a small piece in here, I'll throw that in there. Alright, so we got our fish in there, let's drop it down. And then we'll, as soon as that one's done, we'll put the rest in there and get this going. So now it's cooking. It's cooking real good. It's gonna be anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes before this is done. You really just have to just watch it. Keep shaking it. You'll know when it's done. The fries will be that color. It's all the color you want. They also start floating too. Same with the fish. The fish will get brown, but to a point where it's perfect. But if you go any past that, you'll burn them. So just be very watchful of the fish, and just let that in there. Let that sit until they get in there a couple minutes. All right, it's been in there a few minutes now. Just keeping an eye on it. Just moving those fries, keeping them fresh. Same with the fish. Just keep that in there. It's gonna be a little bit. So just keep an eye on it. And we'll check back in here soon. Alright, you can see now our fry's been in there for a few minutes. They're kind of browning on the edges. And a lot of them are starting to float at the top. They got a nice color to them. So those are about done. Another minute or two, we're gonna put those on our paper towel plate here. Fish is looking nice. Got a beautiful color to it, smelling really good, nice, crispy. It's gonna be super flaky. Oh my goodness, it doesn't get any better than this. I love seasoning on my fries. I do not like plain French fries. Found this a little while back. This is Mike's Seasonings, original recipe. This has got a great blend of herbs and spices, and it tastes phenomenal on French fries. So I highly recommend you guys check this out. Let's give it a little sprinkle on our French fries. Another trick I like to do too is use a little bit of watered down apple cider vinegar and spray them on the fries right when they come out. Also very, very delicious. Alright guys, we got our second batch of fries in here. This first batch of fish is almost done. You see this perfect, nice golden color to it. We're gonna give that a few more minutes, and that will take this first batch out. Alright guys, I've timed it for you. It's been exactly 10 minutes the fish was in here. It's got a perfectly nice color. I'm gonna drain some of that oil off. We're gonna dump it in here. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is delicious. Let's get some more of these fish fried up. Alright guys, we're putting the last little bit of fish in. Second to last batch is now frying. It's looking good, smelling good. Alright guys, there it is. We got a freshly fried plate of beautiful speckled perch crappie. And look at the size of these fillets. I mean, you can hear them sizzling. These are solid fish. If you want to see how to catch big slab crappie, speckled perch like this, watch our video. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We got a delicious plate of French fries over here. Also, another pro tip, tiger sauce. Try this with your fried fish. It is the bomb. Alright guys, until next time, we'll see you.